That deer was a little bit bigger, but I decided I was going to hold out for a bigger, more mature deer. That was my chance. my friends are gonna look at that video and be a little bit upset that I didn't pull the trigger. But a lot of other people would have done the same thing and let those 2 deer pass for the possibility of a chance at a bigger buck. And that's really what I'm hoping for. I want a little bit bigger of a buck. I was very close to taking a shot. Very close. I just shot at a really big buck. That was a giant. Dude, he was right here. I turned, he was right here. He was right here. I hope I hit him. I hope I made a good shot. The next day, the day after the shot. I'm back in here. It's early in the morning. I'm about to just head into the woods by myself. I have the shot on video. I sent this video out to a bunch of my friends, a bunch of other hunters and dog trackers as well, and they all kind of said the same thing, that the shot looks really high and is more than likely not a lethal shot at all, with a high possibility that I just skimmed the top of his back and didn't do any damage really. I'll probably spend at least 4 to 5 hours in that area trying to find the arrow, any blood, and tracking, grid searching and everything like that. You know, listen, I'm sorry for not recording a lot of this. The biggest issue is that it's so tough on me. You know, if there was somebody else here, I'd give them the camera and tell them just to record, not to worry about me, my reactions and all that stuff. But when I'm out there, I want to make sure that I'm focused as much as I possibly can on the environment and what's happening there. I don't want to miss any small clues or details that might have led to me finding that deer. So for me to have both my hands free, be able to do what I need to do, is super important. So I'm gonna get back out there. I'm gonna go. All right, so just to give you guys a heads up, it is 2:30. I've grid searched the entire area. I haven't found any sign that this deer is hit or otherwise fatally wounded. Probably just skimmed the top of the deer. I don't think there's any damage to the deer or anything like that, and I don't think that it it hit, and even if it did, it's not fatally wounded. I found that deer's trail that he took to get out of there, from where the shot was all the way through to 400 yards. I haven't seen anything, no spots of blood or anything, and it's definitely the trail that this deer was on. It's the same deer, it's the same prints. And then it goes up this hill. This deer made it up the hill. There's no blood coming up the hill. There's no blood at the top of the hill. There's no blood between the bottom of the hill and the shot site. So I have no reason to sit here and think that this deer is hit and dead in the woods. I've spent over 7 or 8 hours already looking for this deer. I'm gonna back out.